sailing with St. Brendan, and I thought I'd span some land. I yelled for the navigator, I'll have you understand, who came running to the deck. He said, boys, forget the States, we're going over yonder, cut the engines, hit the brakes. A rainy night in Soho, we sang that melody like Shane MacGowan would do in a twist of sobriety. Let's call it New Hibernia, I said as we hit land. I took a run and jump, I fell down and kissed the sand. Cool Cullen grabbed a pen, started writing up some beats. He said, let's set up Stonehenge, and everyone agreed. Just then 2 hours came down the street, crazy as a loon. He throws us all in jail for singing Eileen a Room. I busted out with Leroy's Key from Hell. I went to get some help, I bumped into Charles Parnell, who directed me down to the Cricklewood Fly. Well, people carried signs around, saying up the line. I jumped on in the line, shot the Guinnesses a tout. And Paisley said no way, and punched me in the mouth. I went into the King's Head, looking for the cook. I asked to see a menu, and she gave me a dirty look. The waiter, he was naked, wearing nothing but a shoe. I asked for something Irish, and anything was cheap. Just then the kitchen staff came running for their lives. Cabbage was flying everywhere, I broke out in hives. I went into a pawnbroker's cause I couldn't find a bank to get some beer for Brendan, all the boyos in the tank. They asked for ID, I showed my vaccine pass. Churchill said, that's worthless, I mumbled something fast. He invited me to Downing Street, I went but he had a friend. Adolf knocked me out and robbed my boots and was on the streets again. I knocked upon a house with a rainbow flag on view. I said, can you help me out? Oh, I'm not LGBTQ. Roderick said, get out of here, you're not but a far-right cur. I said, you know they refuse Jesus too. He said, you're not her. I had enough of blasphemy, I sent him straight to hell. Satan took one look at him and said, welcome back, my friend. Well, I ran right outside, I hopped inside a hearse. I scrambled out the back door thinking things can't get much worse. And they saw me leave a hot dog stand in a chariot that stood parked across my building, demonizing motherhood. I ran right through the front door like a local loser does. It was just the Irish Times. Finton asked me who I was. I repeated that my friends were all in jail with a sigh. He said, we're way too busy now, but call me when they die. I grabbed his coat and shook him hard and ran out to the street. When a protest march with tricolors knocked me off my feet. My brother was shouting something about Ireland being at war. I couldn't help but laugh. I'd heard it all before. Well, about this time I sped up, I'm trying to make a plan to bring back some help to my friends back in the can. I asked him and Galileo what it was that I should do. He looked into his heart, and I swear that this is true. He said, make it to the ship and tell Collins it's my view that the signing of the treaty is the best that we can do. I made it back to the ship, but the big fella wasn't found. Kitty Curran was at the helm when a dinghy boat came round. They asked me my name, and I said Patrick Lee. They threw away their passports and said we're refugees. Right then for Brian Baru and his army I was glad. They jumped into the water and swam to Islamabad. That's what. Well, the last I saw Brendan, he was fleeing from the jail, eloping with the daughter of the mighty Granuaile. But the strangest thing did happen, sneaking from the bay. I saw 3 ships a-sinking in the failing light of day. I asked the captain what his name was as he waved his sailor's hat. He said his name was Cromwell. I just said Slán-Lát. Yeah.